Left-wing violence is spilling over into all areas of society. Now, we often ask ourselves, well, how do people on the political left become so angry over issues that most people see as topics that can easily be discussed rationally? The mental conditioning that has been perpetrated on the most psychologically vulnerable people in our society is real, and it's done for the purpose of changing laws in America. And when it comes to firearms, the propaganda and mental conditioning is especially egregious in its nature. Now, recently, during a Tennessee state legislature gun control hearing, Democrat Representative Justin J. Pearson acted out violently as a result of what appears to be a severe case of anti-gun conditioning. Now, apparently, Pearson does not appreciate Tennessee's constitutional carry laws, something our founding fathers intended when they wrote the Second Amendment. Now, there are 29 constitutional carry states in the U.S., but Pearson was proposing a bill to reinstate the requirement of carry permits in the state of Tennessee. On March 26, 2025, Pearson made a speech on the House floor and tried to blame the death of his brother on a lack of gun control laws. Now, before verbally attacking Republican Representative Andrew Farmer, Pearson was seen yelling and screaming on the House floor and having to be held back from physically attacking Farmer. And Pearson said the following. He said, "It's a pathetic excuse for you not to answer the question of why we are doing nothing about the gun violence epidemic." Well, Pearson's brother committed suicide and used a firearm to do it. There's been a desperate attempt by the anti-gun crowd to correlate suicides with firearms. Now, we know that those who are willing to take their own life will not simply change their mind because they don't have access to a firearm. And we learned that suicides are not reduced in the absence of guns after watching 2 major gun bans occur in Australia. The Australian government decided in the 1990s that they would ban firearms under the guise of stopping suicides. The bans did nothing to change the trajectory in the amount of self-inflicted deaths that occurred. Unfortunately, American media has been consistently spreading the lie that suicides would be reduced by enacting more gun control laws. And people like Representative Pearson, who seem easily misled by this type of propaganda, continue to fall for it. It's understandable how people exposed to an abundance of anti-gun propaganda could be so passionate about gun control after experiencing the loss of a family member. But Pearson's entire argument for gun permitting as a way of reducing suicide is based on a false premise, and his violent behavior shows just how effective the media is at brainwashing the most psychologically weak among us. For more Second Amendment content, check out my Good Gun, Bad Guy book series at goodgunbadguy.com. And we're going to talk about this and many other things with, he's so smart, you can see his intellect from your backyard, John Chiara.
Hey.
And he doesn't have a backyard, but he once went swimming at his neighbor's house, Anthony Diso.
No.
All right, so you heard the story